Have you ever looked up at the sky at night and seen the stars shining? Have you ever watched the sun rise in the morning or felt the gentle wind touch your face? Have you ever looked at your hands and just wondered how amazing they are? Today, I want to share a beautiful story with you. It's a story that reminds us of who created everything around us. Not people, not nature all by itself, but Allah. So, find a comfortable spot, relax your heart, and listen closely. Once upon a time, there was a young Muslim girl named Amina. She lived with her loving parents in a small, peaceful neighborhood. During the day, Amina went to school, and in the afternoon, she would help her mother around the house. But every evening, after the Maghrib prayer, she loved to sit outside. Amina had a special habit. She loved to ask questions. She was curious about everything. One evening, as the sky slowly turned from orange to a deep, dark blue, Amina sat beside her grandfather. She looked up at the twinkling stars and said softly, "Grandpa, who made the sky?" Her grandfather smiled warmly. "Allah made the sky, my dear." Amina looked at the horizon where the sun had just set. "And who made the sun that gives us light and warmth?" "Allah," he answered. "What about the moon that shines so brightly at night?" "Allah made the moon too, and the trees, and the birds, and the air we breathe." Amina's questions came one after another. Her grandfather replied gently, his voice full of peace, "Allah created everything, my child. Everything you see and everything you don't see." Amina became very quiet, thinking deeply about this. Her grandfather saw the wonder in her eyes and said, "Come, Amina, let's take a little walk and look around." They stood up together. He pointed to the vast sky above them and said, "Allah created the heavens." He then pointed down to the ground beneath their feet. "And Allah created the earth." He watched as a bird flew gracefully overhead. "Allah created every single bird." Then, he placed his hand gently on Amina's chest, right over her heart. "And Allah created you." Amina's eyes widened in surprise. "Allah created me?" she asked, her voice full of awe. "Yes," her grandfather said softly. "Allah created you with special care, with so much love, and with a purpose." Amina felt a warm, happy feeling spread through her heart. She had never really thought about it that way before. Her grandfather continued, "Allah has a beautiful name, Al-Khaaliq. It means the one who creates. Nothing, absolutely nothing, exists without Allah's will. Not the sun, not the rain, not the delicious food we eat, not even the air we breathe in and out every single second." He explained, Allah created everything perfectly. He made the sun just hot enough to give us light and life, but not so hot that it burns us. He made the rain gentle enough to help our plants and crops grow. He made our hearts able to feel love and kindness. And he made our eyes able to see all the beauty in the world. Amina thought for a moment and then asked another important question. "Grandpa, does Allah see us?" Her grandfather nodded. "Yes, my dear, always. Allah sees you when you are happy and laughing. Allah sees you when you are sad and need comfort. Allah sees you when you do good deeds, even the small ones. And Allah loves when his children remember him." That night, when Amina went to bed, she lay under her warm blanket and looked at her hands again. She moved her fingers slowly, one by one. "I didn't make these," she whispered to herself. She closed her eyes and listened to the soft sound of her own breathing. "And I didn't make this happen either." She remembered everything her grandfather had told her. The sky, the sun, the moon, the earth, and even her. It all came from Allah. Then Amina sat up in her bed, raised her small hands, and made a heartfelt dua, a prayer from her heart. "Ya Allah, thank you for creating the beautiful sky. Thank you for creating the amazing earth. Thank you for creating my wonderful family. And thank you for creating me." As she lay back down, a feeling of deep peace washed over her. Because when you truly know that Allah created you, you know that you are never, ever alone. Now, my dear friend listening to this story, take a moment and look at your own hands. Allah created them. Think about your eyes that are watching this. Allah created them. Every time you eat a delicious meal, every time you drink a cool glass of water, every time you take a deep breath, remember, Allah created everything. That is why, as Muslims, we often say a special word, Alhamdulillah. It means all praise and thanks are for Allah. We say it when we wake up to a new day. We say it before and after we eat. We say it when we are happy and something good happens. And we even say it when life feels a little hard, because we trust in our Creator. When we truly understand that Allah created everything, something wonderful happens inside us. We don't feel lost. because we know our Creator is our guide. We don't feel useless, because we know He created us for a reason. And we don't feel forgotten, because the one who created the entire universe will never abandon us. Allah created you for a purpose. Allah gave you value. Allah gave you a special place in this world. So always try to be kind. Be grateful for all the blessings you have. And always remember Allah. Let's end with a beautiful dua together. You can say it with me in your heart. Oh Allah, you are our Creator. Al-Khaaliq, help us to remember you every single day. Help us to thank you for everything you have made, big and small. And help our hearts to always love you and trust in you. Ameen. Thank you so much for listening.